Welcome back to Push the Core Gaming. Oh,
yes.
We are going to finish Shadow of the Colossus this episode.
Colossus here. He's got scaly arms.
Yeah, you better climb up the mountains.
He's got like a skeletal monkey hand.
You always get so lucky, too. I could never get that lucky. I would just fall every time and be mad.
Well, it's because
it's kind of linear.
It's like the bottom skirts out.
Oh.
So, yeah, I mean, you'll fall.
It's like a bell.
Look at how bad I am when I'm on it.
Uh-huh.
It is like a bell. It's like the Liberty Bell.
It's like a bell shape.
That's a really horrible. That wasn't even a joke.
Yeah.
Wasn't even a joke. That's an anti-joke.
Anti.
Yeah.
I've never actually seen the Liberty Bell in person. I'd like to go see it.
Isn't it in like Pennsylvania somewhere
Probably.
or Boston?
I mean, I've been to like Mount Rushmore.
I have too.
It's awesome, and Crazy Horse was there too, even though they're not even nowhere.
Nowhere near.
No, I know, and that's why I told there was some guy at work that went there, and he's like, dude, that's still the same when you saw it like 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's like they got a face and that's it. Well, you know, they got to carve out the basic form of it, you know, the body and everything.
But I feel like their progress is really slow.
All they've got is like the face when it comes to actual sculpted.
I donated to those people too, $1, and they still didn't do nothing.
Oh my
with
gosh,
$1.
your dollar didn't go far enough.
It didn't go far enough.
Dang it!
I'm mad at them.
Man, this looks really annoying.
I'm just kind of to the point
it doesn't matter.
where I'm frustrated, but I know how to do it. So
I mean, there's a lot of things in life I'd like to see because I like to travel and do things. So
the only thing I kind of want to see at this point is Niagara Falls. I mean, no. I mean,
we've seen
Grand
that.
Canyon.
Dude, I'll go to the Grand Canyon with you.
Sweet.
Yeah, you know what, Dust? I'm kind of in the same boat.
I would like to go see that too.
And I want to go to California sometime because I've never been
let's
there.
drop like a rock down there to see how
And I want
long
to see
it
if
takes
it's
to drop.
Dude, you know there's a glass walkway, right? Like, or
Yeah, you can
a
throw
clear
stuff off of
see-through.
it. Oh.
There's a see-through walkway you can go out on.
Have you guys seen the Hamilton building? And I think it's the Hamilton building in Chicago now. They have this thing where it's like glass.
Oh,
yeah.
I've
lean
been
up. You lean up against it, and it tilts.
I haven't been on the tilting part, but I've been on the glass thing that they have up there. I've had my picture on it too. They ripped me off. I paid like $30, $40 or some crap.
How
for a
dare
photo.
they?
Yeah, well, I bought into the con because I was like in the moment. I'm like, yeah, there you go, take my money.
Mike, it sounds like sounds like you always buy into the con.
I buy into the con a lot. You're right.
Well, last time we went to...
I'm not gonna buy into the con much more because I've gotten more smarter with my money.
Sure.
Hopefully.
Last time we went to Great America, they wouldn't post my picture.
Dang it!
They wouldn't?
Oh, that's because you gave the finger or something, dude.
I gave the finger.
Oh, you're trying to get a photo
I did one of these.
They totally screen those.
I go out there, I'm like, where's my picture? And the lady's like, what's, she's looking through. She's like, that's not appropriate for, what is it, Great America's something.
I was just there with my daughter actually on this last Sunday. They reopened.
Oh wow,
it.
that soon?
I have season passes. She's got one too.
Oh, God dang it!
Yeah, they opened last weekend. This last Saturday.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It was cool.
Was it warm?
Because it was like, it was hoodie temperature. It was perfect temperature, so you have to wear sunblock and look like. I hate sunblock.
No water rides.
No. There's actually people on like the. I don't know if it was the water rides, but they were.
It
still
couldn't have been
sprayed.
that busy, was it?
It was actually really busy.
Really?
Yeah,
How long can I crawl around on his one hand?
You know, I just had to take her on all the kid rides because, you know, when you go by yourself, your kid, you kind of can't really go on anything.
Right. No.
So, but that was still fun though. Like.
When did we ride the Joker? Yeah, that new
I want to
ride.
go on the Joker.
It's crazy, dude.
Is it?
Like, it's crazy.
I want to go on it.
Oh God, we
You're
had to
just
wait in
getting
line
whipped.
forever.
Yeah, you're just getting whipped. Dude, it's
around.
definitely
Oh,
You're on a roller coaster and you're spinning and flipping upside down and stuff.
Dude, we all should go there. I don't know. I know that Fright Fest, that'd be fun.
Fright Fest is cool, but you gotta go on a day that it's warm if you can, because dude, I've been to it and it's so cold you don't even want to go on roller coasters and stuff.
One time I went there, we tried to wear like masks to Fright Fest. They told us we
I
couldn't
lost
do that.
my
they were like, you gotta put the masks and stuff back. So we tried to dress up for Halloween, because it was actual Halloween that day.
Dude, the people at the park, like they walk around with these crazy awesome masks on,
They do.
like literally like
the best Halloween masks
incredibly
you can get.
high grade masks
like
that actually look like scary ass.
Oh wait,
monsters.
so do our viewers know what we're talking about? We're talking about Six Flags Great America and Gurney. What? What?
Nice.
Wow,
And
you live.
So now you gotta climb all the way
I am
back up.
so frustrated with this garbage.
I mean, that would
it's
actually
pretty
be a
annoying.
really cool job to make masks like that for horror movies. That'd be awesome, actually, but I'm not doing it. Like,
Hey, Mike, do you still do any art stuff?
Yeah, I still do drawings and stuff. Like I was.
Do you do
in-
anything other than like scary type of stuff?
I do branch out a bit. Like I'll do
Okay.
like RPG artwork.
What the
and,
hell?
Like, I do some different stuff. Like I don't know. Like I like to do NES type artwork and stuff like that. Like old school gaming.
Do you
type-
do a digital art?
Like graphic art stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. But
How good are
all
you
my
at it?
programs are at.
All of a sudden,
my
I can't even
house.
jump on the first
Gotcha.
part.
I don't know. I'm okay. I can show
Or
you
is it
some of
this
my
side?
stuff if you
It's
wanna
this
see it.
side. My bad, I'm dumb.
Well,
But
I-
I mix the art with like my artwork with digital art sometimes.
Well,
to
when
make it pop.
when I get my music going, I know what I want, and
Oh,
I
I
need
gotcha.
need someone to design it for me. I
Actually,
would
that-
pay you to do it.
That actually gives a shit. I got you. That does a good job.
It gives a poop.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh,
well,
I know, I
We
keep
only
saying
give
that.
poops in here.
I had originally asked K-Mac to do it.
Big poop
'cause
emoji.
I knew him
Yeah.
at the time, but
Yeah.
he never really did it.
Gotcha.
You know.
I don't know. Personally, like, I haven't talked to K-Mac in forever, but
He actually moved to California for a while,
California.
but he just moved back.
He moved
What?
back.
Yeah, he moved
Why did
back.
you move back?
Just things didn't work out
K-Mac
there.
didn't really talk to me much. I tried talking to him.
He's kind of changed a little bit, but I think for the better. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
I'm not saying he was ever a bad guy. I like K-Mac, always have. I still like him and all that.
He's
It's
kind
just
of found his way to
he's-
be himself.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. In that way, yeah. He's very.
I'm not trying to put him.
Confident
I'm not trying to
in
put him
all
down, but he used to kind of try to be cool by doing whatever everybody else was doing, and eventually he just kind of started to do his own thing, and that's.
that. And now you can tell he's his own person.
I
he's
haven't.
very
Yeah,
confident
I haven't
and
spoken
like
to
all
him
of that.
forever. I used to drive by when he was working at Target. I used to yell at him that I
Yeah.
was gonna rape him and stuff.
Like an asshole.
You don't do that, but you know.
What an
Why? It's
asshole.
funny.
It was funny. That's why I did it. He would like give me like a serious ass, like angry, like I was violating his, which I understand.
Get
but
over it, K-Mac.
He was pushing carts. Nobody saw it.
Right. Well,
Nobody.
that's
saw
what I
it.
mean, though. People
Get
take
so
stuff
mad.
too seriously, man. If you're joking around, who cares? You know, unless it's like actually hurting
Like I'm not
you, or
gonna
or
actually do it
affecting
in
you.
front of people that are gonna get mad about it. Like I'm
Right,
gonna do it
right.
in the dark shadows where nobody sees it. Yep.
That's funny.
You get away with it that way.
They call me the shadow monster. I don't
The
know.
shadow rapist. Wait, aren't they all though?
Yeah, I don't know. Wasn't he with a girl for a long time?
Oh, yeah.
And then that
They
ended.
were gonna
Were
get
they
married.
engaged?
Yeah.
No, he was actually at a wedding thing and we didn't talk to each other. Like we would always be awkward. Like when we'd see each other in public, we just wouldn't talk to each other. I don't know why. I wanted
Weird.
to, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, he
surprised
was
you
with-
guys would have stuff to talk about. You two are the only people who are really good artists that I know.
Yeah.
He's,
That is weird. Like, but the thing is, like, when you find people a lot like you don't tend to.
God dang
Tend
it.
to talk to them.
No,
or click.
it's weird. Yeah, I'm like that with a lot of people.
K-Mac's
that are-
done a lot to try to take his artistic
He's-
talent
yeah.
to like a job
to a professional
professional
level.
He did
He works for a place and he designs
God
stuff.
dang it.
doesn't
he did a lot of the artwork that's in the exhibits at the Belvedere.
he? You have
Cat,
to
don't
talk
do
to
that.
him.
Cat,
No, I know
get
what
down.
to do.
Don't be going in the back.
Dust Taito's doing stuff he's not supposed
Well,
to.
Just keep
Yeah.
going.
Hopefully you don't mess
What
with
do you
the
have to
cord.
do?
I gotta shoot him in the shoulder with my arrow.
Really?
Yeah,
figured it out. Did you
while
look it
all
up?
this craziness is happening. Like
Yeah.
while
Look
he
it up?
keeps flipping his wrists around.
Yeah,
This
guys.
is ridiculous hard.
Ah!
All I know is I got the next 3 days off. I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Obviously, get
Oh,
the
nice.
weekends. Well, yeah, I got them off, so
Yeah, we could do whatever. I mean,
for sure.
tomorrow I gotta work Saturday though too, which is suck.
Yeah.
Okay, I fell.
Man, dude, this is ridiculously hard. Did you
Tell me
watch a
about
video
it.
on how to do it? Ken?
Yes, I did. Between this episode
I know
and
that's
last
what's so
one.
easy about games now. Is like, remember back in the day, you had to
You
like.
had to figure it out on your own.
Well, you either had to talk to people at school to find out, or you
Nintendo
had
Power.
Nintendo Power. That was your only option. Or other than that, like you had just the word of mouth helped you. That was it.
We
You
never
were-
figured out Young Merlin though.
Nope. That
Yep.
game. Oh, you know what? I've played it like in recent years. I mean, like 5 years ago, maybe something like that.
Uh-huh.
And it's still, I never figured it
You know
out.
what we should do? I got a bunch of
Oh.
Atari 2600
Yeah,
porn
I've seen
games.
you brought those over.
You
You know
one
what?
time.
I watched a video on some of the hardest games ever, and remember Discworld? We used to play Discworld.
Yeah, that's
it's
on
it's
the
considered one of the hardest games like ever. Puzzle games.
Yeah.
One of the
Well,
hardest.
it is. You keep getting random stuff, and you never know where.
And
you
you have
use
to
it.
figure out
Yep.
random ways
I
to
actually
use
own
it
fir-
to
the
move
I
forward.
actually own both Discworlds.
The funny thing is I actually would buy a whole system because I wanted one game on it. Like I would do
Dude,
that.
we've done that too. I bought
I know.
Dreamcast for Grandia too.
Yeah, I
Dude,
did that with.
I
bought
bought-
PS2 for Kingsfield 3.
I bought a GameCube for Resident Evil.
Yep.
before it came out.
happens.
And who didn't buy a Nintendo system for a Smash Brothers game?
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna do it for the Switch when it comes out. I'd like to, but
Man, I can't. Oh.
But the thing is like I got a 2600 for the Halloween Michael Myers game, and same with Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They're the first games you actually got points for Texas Chainsaw. You went around chainsawing people, and you got points for chainsawing them. That's awesome. Like, how do you get points for killing? That's cool.
Death Race 2000. That reminds me of.
You got points for killing in that too?
You get. It's a movie. You get points for killing people.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's an old
So
movie.
it's like Twisted
Stallone.
Metal,
I
kind of.
think Stallone was
Well,
in it, right?
Wait till your stamina bar's totally
What?
full before you jump there, Ken.
Dude, you know what's actually cool? Did you ever play the Twisted Metal game with Rob Zombie in it? That was cool, because they actually had, like...
What?
Yeah, Rob Zombie's in Twisted Metal 3. In the
What?
PlayStation game, yeah.
The
Wait,
music,
what
or you
character?
talking about?
He's
yeah,
an
is he-
actual character is Rob Zombie.
What?
Yeah, I'm... Look it up. It's
I'm
real.
going to.
I played it. I've been the zombie in it.
You're joking.
I'm
Dude,
not
we played-
joking.
we-
I own the game.
Dude, we've played Twisted Metal 3 like crazy.
Mike, have you ever
Maybe
watched?
it's 4 then.
Have you ever
One of
watched the movie White Zombie?
It's got the guy that played Frankenstein or the monster of Frankenstein.
Okay, he's in
Bear-
Twisted Metal.
Yeah, he's in one of them.
Twisted Metal 4. That's
Bor-
what I've never
Boris
seen.
Karloff,
Boris
is that who you're
Karloff,
talking
yeah,
about?
that's what I was trying to say. I just was spacing his name for a
God.
little bit there. But yeah, I think I've seen bits and pieces of it.
God, you know what's messed up is I did this so easy like the first few times, and now it's like impossible.
Yeah, well,
Sometimes
games will
it
do that.
happens.
Yeah. Especially when we're talking, it probably messes you up, but it's okay.
No, it's not messing me up. It's just, it's like all of a sudden the stuff that I did.
Oh, you're dead now.
Oh, the stuff that I did earlier was like just I did it. And now it's just like now it's like impossible to do.
So what game is it for the Twisted Metals? They gotta
Running
tell
out
you.
of time, and I really
It
just
might be
wanted to
four.
finish this
it looks
game.
like Ash vs. Evil Dead got canceled.
The show?
Yeah, why?
I didn't even watch any of it.
I heard
I
it
mean,
wa-
it's good.
I watched the first season. I have not watched the first season. I own it on Blu-ray. I need to watch it. I know it's on Netflix. I know that. But I just have not watched it yet. I need to. I watched some of the Hannibal series. And the problem is, too, you guys ever binge watch with people? Don't do that. Watch them by yourself.
Well, of course, because if you binge watch with a person, they have to be there for every single episode.
It sucks.
Yeah, and then you
Don't
have to
do it.
wait and stuff.
I hate that. Don't do that. Don't ever do that, guys.
Right.
Taito is moving the
Especially,
lampshade.
Are you referring to watching a show with your girlfriend or something?
No, I was the wife at the time, but yeah,
That's what I
don't
mean.
don't do that.
Same
Don't do that.
difference.
You'll never see the end. You'll never get there.
Right, because they won't have time. You won't.
Like,
have
I wanted to
time.
get into Game of Thrones. We watched the first episode. Oh, not really interested. It's like, we gotta give it more than one episode. Everyone says this is really good. Let's watch a whole season, and then if I
Oh,
decide
wow.
it's no good.
So they ended Ash vs. Evil Dead. The last episode comes out on the 29th this month.
Really?
And then
I
that's
fell
the end of it.
again. I'm. Oh my God, I am
Did
so.
you guys hear that?
feeling pretty
This is a
livid
rumor
right
going
now.
around. It might be fake and it might be real, but
Let's hear it.
Child's Play, they're supposed to do a Chucky season on TV, which I don't think is going to be good.
Like a true TV show?
a true
Oh my
TV show
God.
of Chucky. That's what I'm hearing.
Uh,
I don't think it'll be good.
no, because they'll probably have to focus it on him like they did with the later movies.
Yep.
And
I
the,
didn't like
the
the
best
last
movies.
Chucky.
The best movies were the first movies because there was still that creepy, you know.
Yeah, I agree. Like the last Chucky film, I was really disappointed and mad with because it was on. They had it on Netflix.
I haven't seen the last
Yeah,
one.
the last Cult of Chucky's on Netflix.
I saw Curse of Chucky, and
Curse
then
of Chucky was a lot better.
Cult
Okay.
of Chucky is the last one, right?
Yeah, Cult of Chucky's right after Curse of Chucky, and it should have never been made. That's all I can say. It was bad.
Oh well, I don't feel like I've missed much then.
No, you haven't. It's just not a good movie.
Wait, which one? Cult of Chucky?
Yeah, Cult of
It's
Chucky.
got such a stupid premise.
Yeah, it does.
Like it doesn't even. It totally makes a new concept that's really stupid.
Like, I was hoping the cult of Chucky, what I thought when I heard it, I was like, oh, we're going to have, like, these worshippers of Chucky, and they're going to bring him back. Which I thought would have maybe worked. But then, when they did what they did with it, it was completely not even like that. Like, that's why I thought it was, like, you know, a worshipping, following group. That would have been more interesting, in my opinion. They would have had more of a thing, but the way they did it, it was just like, what? Like, and they're trying to, like, argue, oh, don't take it so seriously and all that stuff. Like, and it's like the same writer that did the first one is still writing these, and he's messing them up now. I mean, I guess you can only do so many good ones, but I'm just not digging the new stuff. It's just like, what are you doing, man?
We're at time, but we're gonna see how long I
It's
can
like
go
they're
until I
just
screw up.
grasping for concepts, and their
Don't
writers
make
are
'em.
their writers
Yeah.
are freaking horrible.
Well, that's the thing. He created the beginning ones. He wrote all of them, and it's like, why did you give up? I don't understand. Like,
I don't know. They need. I
they
don't
need to
get.
get better.
I don't get why like these quote unquote fresh new ideas are just so terrible.
Yeah, why do they keep failing now? Because remember back in the day, you'd get so amped, and it would always turn out pretty good. And now it's just like, they're so desperate to get, like, butts in the seats for the theaters that they don't care how bad it is. Like, they're like, well, it's going to flop, but I'm still going to make my money, so whatever. Like, don't you feel like they do that somewhat? Like, they don't even care that it's
Oh yeah,
gonna-
with most movies.
it's not good. They're just like, well, opening weekend we'll make all our money back, so who cares? Don't you feel like they do that, guys? Like, I feel like they don't even, like, Hollywood knows it's gonna fail and it's not gonna be good, but they still make it anyway. Don't you guys feel like that? Because they know that there's no way that they let that thing get unleashed, and they're like, this is amazing. No, come on.
The problem is here's what the problem. They look at a franchise and they're like, okay, there's money to be made. People will watch this even if it's total crap.
Yep.
And so they write some crappy script, make a crappy movie, slap the name on it.
Mm-hmm.
Ghostbusters.
Okay, guys, we're gonna end this
Chucky.
episode right here. We're gonna
Yep.
do one more because
Yeah, that new
I
Ghostbusters, I was mad.
I
too.
have a plan on how to beat him this next episode. That's gonna be the last episode with this game. Thanks again for watching. Please drop a like. Please subscribe. We'll catch you guys on the next episode when
Yep.
I whoop this big mother foes out. But and please share, and I hope
And check out Dead Michael.
we'll continue with some scintillating conversations later.
See ya.